Hello and welcome to Francesca Visits. I'm Francesca, and in this post I'll be talking about the CC Land exhibition on Pierre Bonnard, The Colour of Memory, that's taking place at the Tate Modern in London. This exhibition is a riot of colour. As the name might suggest, one of the focuses of the exhibition is the fact that Pierre Bonnard was a colourist. So when you come in, there's a variety of different works, really warm, vibrant colours, especially when he's looking at his South of France paintings, and they're indoor, outdoor, with people, without. There's quite a variety. I particularly like the landscapes. I found them really energetic, really warm, lovely contrasting colours. It really made you almost feel the heat emanating from the plants, from the walls, etc. It was really quite enjoyable. I would say that there's not a clear angle to the exhibition. It's very much a survey of his works over time, alongside the kind of events that took place in his life and the relationships he was having. There were a few odd contradictions, I thought, that made it a little bit interesting. So the cynic in me was looking at these nudes, which were meant to be kind of incidental pictures or incidental moments, and yet they're highly contrived just by the nature of the work. He's painting from memory, he's positioning things just so it was a bit contradictory, and I quite enjoyed that as well, because it sort of keeps you thinking about it. So they look at various different themes throughout his work as well, such as photography, or obviously colour. I also really enjoyed the self-portraits and how they developed. He's known very much, as they state in the exhibition, as a happy painter, or he was considered as such contemporarily. And his self-portraits show that there's a lot going on beneath the surface, that actually maybe he wasn't quite so happy after all. He suffered the loss of his mother, the suicide of one of his lovers, his wife's death, and that's really visible in the self-portraits particularly, where they get more dark, they get more shadowed, and by the end he's just a very sad, lonely old man. And I really liked that, because it gave you an insight into the person rather than just the works of the person. Overall, I'd say that this exhibition is worth seeing, especially if you appreciate beauty. So although that's a very far-fetching statement, I personally am quite an aesthete. I like things that look nice, and I found that most of his paintings were pretty easy on the eyes. The warm colours, the nice sort of landscape scenes especially, I already mentioned landscapes, I found them really quite pleasant to see. It's a huge collection of the works. If you like the artist, it's worth seeing, because it's a great opportunity to see so many of his works in one place. But also just if you want to learn a bit more about him and his life, and see the works alongside that, that's a good opportunity, even with the more sort of contradictory parts that I already mentioned. If you'd like to know more, please have a read of my blog below. Until next time, ciao for now.